Shy here, and I just wanted to start off my YouTube channel with story time. So if you want to hear about the time I fell out of a car, watch this video, I guess. So this happened, I believe, my sophomore year of high school, and it was just, you know, I think a Friday or Saturday night. I was with my friends. Do I want to name them? Yes, I'm gonna name them because it's just gonna help me like not be confused. So it was me, Mercedes. Ooh, I don't know if I want to name them. God, it's so much names. Okay, I'm just gonna count off how many people there was. There's me, hold on,
a few moments later.
Okay, there was me and 5 other people in this car. One was a driver, and then the rest of us were passengers. And we were just like, we just wanted to do something like so crazy, like I don't know what. We were just, you know, teenagers. We were hyped up. We wanted to do something crazy. So we went to a little Walmart, if neighborhood Walmart, that's what it's called, but anyways, and we were just looking through, and we bought 2 cartons of eggs, or 1. I just know we bought eggs. We check out and we leave, and we're like, oh, who we gonna prank? Who we gonna prank? Who we gonna throw the eggs at? And we were, you know, brainstorming. My friend, and she's like, let's go egg my eggs. And I was like, yes. We were all that, like, let's egg him. Like, why not? We got eggs, let's go. So we went down into the deep South Valley, and if you live in Albuquerque, you know what I'm talking about. And we were thinking of like, what are we gonna do? And so the driver, she drove by with her lights off a couple times, and we got out, and then while we were cracking the eggs, they were about to circle around, and it was just 3 of us, me and 2 other girls, and we had the eggs in our hand, and we were cracking them, but we weren't throwing them at the car. Oh, side note, we were throwing the eggs at his brother's car because his car wasn't there. So we were cracking the eggs on his car, and I saw them like cracking them with their hands, so I started cracking them with my hands. But I think I was taking forever because they were done and I still had 1 egg left. So I tried to crack it as quick as possible, and we all ran back to the car because, you know, the freaking dog's barking, like it's dark, and everyone's in the car except for me. And as I'm getting in the car, like, you know when you're like mid-air sitting in when you get in the car, that's how I was. And the driver just speeds off. Vroom. Yeah. And you know what happened next. I tried to hold on, but I fell down, and I was like all over the place, and they were speeding off, and I was just left in the middle of the road, and I'm just like, hi. I was like trying to like wave. I was like, about to run. No. And I guess one of the girls were like, where's Shy at? Where's Shy at? Do we leave her behind? So they reverse back to get me, and they get in the car and they're all laughing. I was gutted. I was really gutted. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, and we had egg all over ourselves because we cracked it with our hands. So we were looking for like a nearby place to like go wash ourselves. We found McDonald's and we washed ourselves. And by that time, they were still laughing about it, and I was laughing about it too because it was funny. Like, I fell out of a car, you know, almost broke my elbow, but whatever, for laughs. Sorry guys, stay hydrated. So, but wait, the night wasn't over. Let me tell you, we still had eggs left over. So we're like, let's just drive around the neighborhood and see who we can egg. So we drove around and we saw one of these guys from our high school. He was, you know, one of those guys that just like played with girls and stuff, you know the word. And I was like, let me throw an egg at this skinny pants Q-tip, because you know these boys here, they get freaking perms on the top of their head and then they shave the rest. Like, we can see you have straight hair, but you look like a goddamn mess. That's all I have to say. Anyways, I went to go throw an egg at him, and so we're driving, right? Pretend this is like the right side and this is the left side, and he was on the left side on this other side of the street. So I get the egg and I'm like, yeah, just drive by and I'm gonna hit it. So we drive by and I hit it. I had terrible aim. I don't know if it was the adrenaline, I don't know what it was, if it was pressure, but I end up missing, and the egg hits the inside of the door, like where the window is. There's egg everywhere. I'm sorry girl, for your door. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. And I was like, I'm just done. I'm done with throwing eggs. Like, I am not to be out here throwing eggs. Yeah. So we get back to our house. The girl that we were in the car with, that owned the car, we went back to her house and we went on top of her roof, and we still had a lot of eggs, like, and we needed to get rid of the evidence. We need to get rid that we were egging that night. We were rebellious teenagers and we need to get rid of that. We needed to. So what do? We threw eggs over the wall to oncoming drivers. I said it, yes. Yes, that's what we did, yes. But luckily, none of the cars got hit, I think. So was it a successful night? Hell yeah, because I remember a few weeks after that, my friend's ex was complaining how her brother was like, it was hard to wash that egg off. And I was like, that's what it gets. So that was it. That was it to that night, and it was so crazy. It was so fun. Like, anyways, it was a good freaking night. I was at my prime as a teenager. I was like, I am out here and at 11:30 throwing eggs at people's houses. Oh my god. It was wild and I completely loved it. Would I do it again? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I would. So that concludes my video. I know it was a short story time, but if you want to hear more stories like this, because I have a lot of them, because I'm crazy, then leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, because is this a regular thing that I'm doing? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So yes.